Hey guys, this is Atlantis, and let's play Chrono Cross. Now I'm going to shut up for a second so you can enjoy the intro. Catch you in a second. Gotta say, that's a mighty fine intro. Oh, guys, Chrono Cross. Why am I doing this? All right, well, I got a few things to explain up front. You might be curious about the first part. I originally uploaded the first part of this LP, just in case you're coming in on us a little late, about a week ago, and I just left that video as the entire LP up for a while, just to get a rise out of a few people. But anyway, this is actually the real LP, and I totally plan to do it. So, as you can guess from part 0, I'm not a huge fan of the game. I don't hate it so much as I think it deserved to be smashed, but let me explain. My wife, before we were together, was quite the gamer herself, and she had her own collection of video games. As it turned out, she had a copy of Chrono Cross as well. So when we got married and we pooled all our games together, we had multiple copies of Chrono Cross. And while it's a subpar game, and there's no need to have multiple copies of such a subpar game in our collection. So I was like, you know what, I'll just smash mine. So I'm playing her copy right now. And it actually turned out her copy had 2 disc 2s in it. I don't know why, but she has 2 disc 2s. I think she said one of them's bad, so whenever I switch to disc 2, let's just hope I grab the right one. But anyway, these are just random scenes from the game playing if you let the game play along. But anyway, if you watched my Chrono Trigger LP, you know generally how I feel about this game. And after being pestered by a few people to play it, I'm going to LP it now. So, if you listen to the song right here, it's a remake of one from Chrono Trigger. It's actually the opening from Chrono Trigger. So, and this is a direct sequel, so there's a lot of information tied. In fact, that guy on the left right there with the sword and kind of gray hair, his name is Glenn, which if you remember Chrono Trigger, that's Frog's real name. So, lot of ties. In fact, I probably know a lot more about this game than I should. In fact, a lot more than normal because I have played Radical Dreamers, which actually came out before Chrono Trigger. And this game is heavily based off of Radical Dreamers. But anyway, I think that's about enough of an intro. Let's go ahead and kill this and go ahead and get started with the game. And I'm not just going to sit here and spam everything I hate about the game. I'm going to take my time, and I'm just going to start pointing out things. Just as I play, I'm just going to be, pointing out, like, hey, this sucks, or whatever. Like, for example, Surge, the name of a main character, that's kind of dumb. But, I got to admit, Chrono, as a main character name on a game based about time, not really that cool either. But Chrono Trigger was an amazing game. Okay, so here we are. This is Link's Fortress, if I'm not mistaken. This is like Magus's castle, and if you were to compare it by anything. And what's really funny about this scene is when you first start playing, you're just kind of thrown in there. You have absolutely no idea what's going on, and your party consists of Surge and Kid. And the third person, you're given 3 people, but the third person is random, absolutely random, out of the majority of the characters you can possibly get. There's always an optional character, though. It's not one that's going to be there. And it looks like it's Rasley. I did some pre-recording before I did this, and it was Korcha, which is both characters I really hate. All right, now I've got to point out something right here. See how Rasley is the third character and is speaking right now? If you had another character, in fact, you know what I'm going to do? In fact, I'm going to pause real quick, and I'm going to restart this. But and I'm going to start right again on this screen. And remember what this says. All right, guys? Hold on. Okay, guys, and I'm back. Now, this time we got Zappa, who's a blacksmith. Now, look at what he says. What does it, Surge? Ye look troubled. That is word for word what Rasley said, except Rasley said, Sir G, and you look troubled. And the thing is, and this is the way the game is programmed, out of all the characters in the game, no matter who's in your party, the people that are speaking are always going to say the same thing. If they're not storyline and they're optional, every single character is going to say the exact same thing. But the thing is, the game has an accent filter. I'm not making this up. If you get the quote-unquote best ending in the game and you go to now remember in the Chrono Trigger when I went to the best ending and it had kind of like a little debug room or whatever, they actually explain it in there that all the characters say the exact same thing, but they have a freaking accent filter where it changes the text to match the way the character speaks. So it doesn't matter who's in your party or what they say. It's always going to be a preset phrase. This takes away from the character's development so bad because, it's just, in Chrono Trigger, if you had different characters in your party at different points in the game, they would say something, incredibly different that would actually change the tone of the entire scene. But now they're devoid of any personality because they're all going to say the exact same thing. There's no point, there's no difference other than, Zoa will have all caps when he speaks, or Harley will have tildes on her E's and shit. It's really kind of sad, really. It's a very, very shortcutty bullshit way to go about doing this. And yes, that is a complaint I have about the game. Oh boy, and Kid. Well, one of her many catchphrases. One of everybody's favorite is "kick your arse to the moons." Oh, come on. Let's just go. But yeah, the entire game's like that. We're gonna have to run on auto. I hate that. Sound, stereo, default, position, accuracy, controller. There we go. Haha. Auto run for the win. So we're trying to get, you have no idea what you're doing. You just know you're going for a guy named Lynx, and he's up here at the top. And I could show off battle right channel, but no. And battle is a bastard child in this game. There is so much going on at one time that it doesn't make any sense. I understand all the things that, all right, so you see every character has stamina or stat 7.0. Everything you do counts toward your stamina, but you can end anybody's turn at any point, and how much stamina they have determines their place in the turn list, which you can't see, but and also each hit costs a little bit more stamina, but they also have a percentage of landing. 3 hit would do max damage for his attack, but has a 67% chance of landing and could miss. While if I do a 1 hit, it's 98% guaranteed to hit. See, now he had stamina greater than Surge's, so he got to go, but it's probably going to be, then it goes right back to Surge's turn again. Do I have? Yeah, see, that one had a miss. And it's weird. And, I do have elements. For every successful hit, you get a level of magic. If you look under Surge's name, you'll see, 5 columns, and the 5th column with only 1 level spell in it. Each hit you land adds 1 level or 1 column with stronger spells each time. In fact, you can put the same spell, if I put Photon Ray in the level 2 column, Photon Ray would be stronger. So it really doesn't matter where it is, just as long as the character casts a certain spell. Surge is white-based, or a white elemental innate, so that'll do more damage. See that -1 on Ice Lance? That's because it's on a level column 1 less of what its natural damage is. So if I move Photon Ray to level 2, it's a Photon Ray +1. It's not complicated, but, actually, yeah, it kind of is. But I don't want to do a spell. I want to hit it. See, now I can go to level 2. So if I go to Element, I can hit over and go to... Wait, it's my first... Oh, okay, I see. So level 2 is Cure +1, which is Heal spell. Now, you can... Look, I have another Photon Beam. It's -1... Or, no, that's a Photon Ray, Photon Beam. You can have more than 1 spell in 1 slot. The reason being, and this is absolutely ridiculous, I don't understand why they do this, but you can only use 1 spell, or you can only use 1 spell in a slot 1 time. After you use it, unless it has timed something, that means it's an item, and you can use it as many times as it's timed. But if I use Photon Beam, I can only use it once. That until the end of this fight, and after that it refreshes and I can use it in the next. But that is also true for the text. And yes, these are the exact same text as what Chrono Trigger had. They're special abilities that characters can use. The only problem is because of the massive number of characters you can have in this game, each character only has 3. 3 only and nothing else. And once you use it in a fight, it's over. Each character gets one at level 3, level 6, and level 9 spells. And I'll go ahead and show that one off just for shits and giggles. And see, now I'm -6 stamina because I used a level 3 spell after reducing my stamina really low. And that's really usually a bad idea to do because Surge is not going to be able to do anything for a long time now. So it's usually a matter of... Oh, wait, was I attacking the other one? I can't remember now. Fuck it. I'll just hit this guy. So the best thing to do actually is get a few levels up and see. And the more you land, the better chance you have of hitting something. Now, I don't want my stamina to go to 0, so I'll just hit another 1, get her to level 5, and hit back out and defend. If you defend, your stamina goes up much quicker. So that's the best way to manage battle. Wow, he's a little low on... keep on doing 1s. 2. All right, back out, dude. Defend. Now, Surge's stamina's come back, so he can attack again. But see, he's level 0 because he hasn't landed anything yet. So I'm going to go in there and get a few hits in. So these guys' stamina is cooked up high enough so they can go. So that's pretty much how the basics, the very basics of battle go. I haven't even begun to explain the field effect up at the top left and all that jazz, or double text and triple text, which there are too few of in this game. I'll go into that in a little bit, but for now, I've spent way too long on just this one fight. Get out of here. All right. See, now watch. I'll go back into here, go back to level 3. Dash and gas, gone. Why can I only use text once in a fight? It didn't even do that much damage. There's no point in this. This is stupid. Why can't I use this again? Oh. All right. Meteorite +2. Go. Cell animations actually look pretty awesome in this game. And seeing as Surge's white innate, and he did a white spell, it was doing a lot more damage. Now, the enemies also have innate colors too. So if he was black innate, he would have also taken more damage off of that as well. And all right, at the end of battle, you can choose to heal your wounds or not. You can use healing from, see how Kid and Zappa have max level? They probably have some cure spells in there, so I can use those levels to actually cure, and heal all was used. Or you can use consumables. Usually I'm going to use the first option. Even though in battle you will come in with those levels, it's not as big a deal. I'm not really too worried about it. But that's a little taste of battle. I'll go into it a little more as the game progresses, but I actually kind of like the stamina thing. It's not too shabby. It's kind of neat. But that's about the only redeeming thing in battle. Everything else I find pretty much ridiculous. I can't stand the fact that you can only use elements once, or that people can use elements that aren't of their color. I mean, it's hard to explain. No, you go in there, you hit some more. 2, 1. But honestly, you could play this entire game without even knowing how that works and just smash X the entire time. It doesn't even matter. Which is what I'm doing now. See, battle goes by a lot quicker when you're not explaining everything. And honestly, battle's really hard to figure out. If you don't know what you're doing, all you can do is just mash X. But seeing as that fight was super easy, I'm going to be able to, keep my levels maxed out for the next fight. And honestly, it doesn't really even matter. I don't even know if you get to keep these stats from when you start up again. So let's see, 244 HP. I got +1 on that on one of the fights. And that's another thing I hate about this game, and I generally hate it on most RPGs, is when level ups give you jack shit. Like very, very small increments but happen more often. I hate that because you really don't feel like you're leveling up. Like you hit a level up and you don't see much of a change in battle. I much prefer battle whenever, the levels are spaced out and you get a large increase in something so you can actually feel a definite change in the character. And my level started over. So maybe it doesn't matter, like if you use them or not. So who cares? And let's have some... Oh, I'm only level 1. Deadgum. I'm running out of stamina. Ow. Oh, these guys are yellow innate. That's pretty that doesn't really take too much more damage from white anyways. Its weakness is green, however. Let's see if I've got a green spell. Do I have a green spell? Green spell anywhere? No. Well, you can kind of see the color in that little bitty, like, zoomed out version of your levels, which you don't have anything, so it's just attack. Maybe Kid's got green. Her innate's red, so green wouldn't really affect her all that bad. Yes, she does have green. Arrow Saucer, have at you, sir. And her stamina only goes to 0 since I didn't make her attack first. Wait a minute, 85? Photon Ray, which was white, did more damage than that. This would be a shitty spell or something. I don't know. Okay, so after turning that thing on, we can now go up to Lynx's lair. Do. I gotta say, the game looks actually better running through the EPSXE emulator. I mean, it's running off of a disc. I mean, and actually, I was having audio issues before. I had to, when I was trying to get the recording started, I'd had really bad audio problems, but not anymore. Oh, bloody hell. I'm sorry, I just can't see her with having a British accent. It just doesn't fit. Shut up, Zappa. You're not saying anything that anybody else wouldn't say. That just really takes away from a character's, like, he doesn't feel like a character. He's just a entity there that just speaks whatever's... It's just a blank slate that says whatever anybody else would say. All right, we got a cutscene coming up, so... I shouldn't know this much about this game. Damn. Okay, guys, don't blame Surge. Anybody at the end of this game would want to do what he just did. Anybody. I want to do it right now. Give me a knife. I'll do it right now. Now, this is a big shout-out to Chrono Trigger as well. Like, really bad. I gotta check my stats, see if that level... Well, actually, they don't have levels. Like, there's not, like, a level 99 or whatever. It's just... Stats will eventually max out, but I don't think they have, quote-unquote, levels. Oh, and just so you know, there are 54 characters in the game, and you cannot recruit all of them. It is impossible to recruit all of them in one play. You have to play a Game Plus mode, where at a certain point in the game, you get all the previous characters from your previous game back. So you can, only if you play through the game twice can you get all the characters. Seeing as I'm not playing the game twice, I'm not going to worry about getting all the characters. So I'm just going to kind of stumble across them as I remember them. Now, I generally remember how to get all of them, but some require a lot of side questing to get to, which I am not willing to put up the effort for. Not going to happen. There's Chrono's mom, and you have cats in your house. Hey, if I speak to you, will you give me $200 for my allowance? And then I'll have to rename one of my friends because I'm about to meet her at the fair? Well, actually, you don't get to rename her yet, but the fact that he mentions her is kind of interesting. All right, now give me $200. No! That would be bad. Alright, you suck for not giving me $200 for speaking to you. Alright, this is Arnie Village. This is your hometown. That fish, by the way, stays alive the entire game. He will wiggle there the entire game. I don't know how a fish can live that long without water, but it can. There's a few things around the village you can do, none of which I'm going to do, but you can run into a few characters you can get. Like, and here's Pashul. Pashul speaks with, it's called Sergi-Poo, and actually refers to most everybody by calling, like, yeah, it's a dog that can speak. Speak to me, damn you! Yeah. Don't care about you. And this is another character you can recruit. His name is Radius. He's an elderly fellow. I don't need it. Actually, you know, we haven't messed around with what we have got. Let's go ahead and... No, I don't want to use. Let's elements, allocate. What do we got? You took them all! You asshole! Well, honestly, that hasn't happened yet where I stabbed a kid, so I don't have any at all. So I guess that makes sense. Oh, yeah, look at my HP. It definitely went back down. So fighting then was absolutely worthless. Oh, and this is how you save your game. Now, this is a really stupid plot element, too. You save your game here and at the Records of Fate. And the thing is, there are actually people, like, somewhere on this planet looking through these crystals and searching people's memories. It's ridiculous. That is the stupidest idea I've ever heard for a save point. Like, to try to incorporate it so it doesn't break the fourth wall or whatever. Like, it's something you actually have to run up to and put your memories in or something. I'm like, what the fuck? Really? And there's somebody actually going through that shit? Oh, that's another thing. You see how I can walk around when people are talking to me? I could just walk away. If I get tired of talking to them and I don't want to finish the dialogue, I could just leave. I could be an ass and just walk off. And you know what? I probably will sometimes. See, like you? Oh, wait. Well, some people you can, some people you can't. Come on. Oh, it's because there's an option. No. Alright, but most random people you talk to, you can walk away. And it's really funny because I can just kind of imagine them, seeing that the dialogue tree still goes, or the conversation still goes, I can kind of imagine them kind of yelling at you as you walk away, getting louder and louder. Oh, I don't want to do this. Why am I playing this game? No, it's not important. No. No! Bitch, get them yourself. Excuse me? Nah, forget it. Bitch, I said no! That's what I said! Don't make me show you my backhand! What has happened? What was the result of me sleeping in on a day where I didn't have anything to do? Nothing happened. What? It's gonna be a pain in the ass just getting 3 of them. Oh boy. Sometimes I wish this game was Grand Theft Auto. I would shove a rocket launcher up your ass so quick, woman. So quick. Do I have any money? Yeah, I've got 100. I can't buy any. Yeah, you buy spells in this game. It's going back to the Final Fantasy 1 shenanigans. Is this where Lizard Rock is? Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. At least this game has a world map. Get the hell out of my way. All right, let's go. Now you get to play around with Battle by yourself. And you only have 5 tablets and $100. You can't buy any more spells. I don't remember if enemies drop spells or not, but let's hope they do. Oh, shit, look at that. Only 2 levels. Wait, you missed a level 1 at 1 hit? Oh, golly, 87? That's horrible. Only level 1. Only level 1. And for some reason, it automatically picks level 2 once you successfully land a level 1 for whatever reason, which is kind of dumb, but wow. My HP is going to go down in a hurry. No, I want to hit 1. No, quit selecting. No, stop pre-selecting. That's got to be the option somewhere. I've got to turn that off. Ow. %. It's got to work. Oh, there we go. That's actually the, that's, +1! Why? That's not enough to make a shred of difference in battle. I'm never going to win a fight by 1 HP. Max healing. Oh, fuck. Wait, do I have Cure? Cure isn't an item. It's an actual spell. How do I go to level 2? How do I go to level 2? Well, let's just remove all. Oh, yeah, I do have Cure. Oh, works for me. Good. So, yeah, as you can see, is there a status? Yeah. As you can see, there's nowhere indicating that you are level blank. So, you just kind of get stat buffs randomly, and I hate it. Yeah, I just got a Fireball, which is a magic spell, which I'm not going to be able to use because I'm going to keep Cure items and Cure spell on my levels. And you can't grind until you get more levels. It actually happens, I think, storyline, which is about as dumb as Grand Stream Saga. That's pretty freaking horrible. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I forgot to go into options and set it to where it stops selecting which type of strike I want to do. Oh. And what? And now Sin's bugging me. What do you want, dude? Hold on. While this guy is dying, I'll see what he wants. Oh, he wants the LP Tales of Fantasia. That's fine. I'll probably be doing. I'm probably not doing more than 1 at a time because I don't want to. Oh, is that one of the guys I need for the dragon? I think that is. All right, let's see. I'll be doing a lot of grinding off screen. Like between every video, I'll probably off screen grind and make battle go as fast as possible. I know how LPing RPGs are. I forgot to set the auto select to nothing. Here, let's just put that in. That'll guarantee I get the next turn without him striking again. Alright, let's see. 85. I'm not ever going to select a hit unless it's over, like, 90. That's just, because even though it's set on a %, it seems to be like you miss way more than what the percentage is. It's like cut the percentage in half, and that's generally what it's really like. So, okay, so go to customize cursor. It's, oh, accurate. There we go. Thank you. Thank you so much. Why can I push this? What does this do? Do I need this for anything? Do I need to push this in the water? I can't get behind it. There we go. In you go. Come to Papa. Come on. Come on. Come on. Take your time, buddy. It's not like I'm doing an LP or anything. Silver loop. I think that's actually a material. You need there's no weapons in the game. You can't buy weapons. The only thing you can do is forge new ones by collecting materials. So let's go ahead and see. Oh, yeah, I forget. You don't really have an inventory either. Fucking such a bad game. Like, your inventory, that's like key items. That's what it is. So there's no way to... Oh, wait, maybe it's equipment. Oh, it's an accessory. Improves hit percentage. Very much needed. Especially this early. In fact, hey, let's go follow that guy. Hey, dude, what's going on? What's up? Bring it. I wonder how much of a percent increase that's going to do for my attacking. Attack. Wow, actually, that's what you want. Oh, really? Surf's up, dude! Yeah, righteous! There's 3 of us now. That sucks, actually. Alright. Yay, auto is off now. Oh, no. And defend. Attack. I wish you could actually see, like, I think the battle system would really be a lot better if you could actually see the stamina of other enemies. That would really, really help. Here, we'll go out and try it too. Bam. 2. Bam. Defend. Because that refills your stamina much more quickly. Why would you even have it set to automatically select your accuracy? It doesn't make sense. All right, let's keep on going. Hopefully I can get this part out of the way before the video too, because this is one of the stupidest fetch quests, like beginning of game fetch quests ever. This bitch is making you go to a enemy-infested dungeon to get her skills for a necklace because you didn't wake up when she wanted you to. 91% and missed? No! No, sir! It doesn't work like that! Actually, no. Defend. And besides, you defend and take less damage, which is much, much better. And actually, right now in the game, you don't even need to worry. Yeah, that's what I get. The field effect is just, as long as you make sure it's not fully blue, you won't take too much damage, because all the enemies here are blue, I think. That also affects damage. Damage is mitigated based on what the user's innate level is, what the user is casting, what the enemy is innate character is, or spell is, element is, and what the field effect is. That is how damage. Oh, hey, did I get this guy? Wait. Come on back. I can already get one of my skills right here. Damn it all. Shiitake mushrooms. Are you going to come back? Please come back. Yes. Oh, fuck. I thought it was going to give me that message to hit X again. I guess not. You actually have to hit it a good deal before because of the stupid animation. Bonsai! Are you kidding me? Come on, I got it this time. These guys are actually pretty easy, too. Go! Ha-ha! I think you fight 3 in one go, but you only get 1 skill off of 3 bodies. Oh, never mind. Why don't you just pull 3 skills off of 1 body? He's apparently covered in them. Ow. It's kind of hard to look at. Doesn't that look like a white field effect at the smallest portion? It's actually yellow. Whenever it's behind the proper background, you can't really tell. Fuck, those are bad odds. Uh, 96. Oh, 91's alright. And I got a 92 coming up. Let's go ahead and pop this guy out to 69. How is this? I don't understand it sometimes. Like, seriously, it doesn't make any sense. Wow, that actually kind of hurts. Well, I'll have Cure 1 leveled up to use after the fight, so that should top me off. And it did. And by the way, I think all the items... Oh, no, you get a humor. Why did you get just 1 scale off an entire body? I know that's nitpicky, even for RPGs these days. So I'm not really using that as a count against this game. I'm just saying that's kind of irritating. Alright, let's see. I'm not going to be able to finish this in one video. That pisses me off. I mean, I know, what, are we about... I had to pause it, so the time's a little off. Actually, I meant to pause the video when I switched the 3rd character at the beginning of the game, and I ended up accidentally ending the recording, so I'm going to have to go into Sony Vegas or Windows Media and freaking put them together. I'll probably lose a little bit of quality because of it too, which sucks. Because honestly, I think the quality here looks amazing. I'm really impressed with how well the game looks right here. Hey, buddy. Oh, hey, you're stuck. What up? How about you? At 91% misses? You're crazy. You're crazy, game. Oh well, at least it's not missing as bad as RPG Maker 3 does. But actually, it's got to be a Square thing, because Final Fantasy Tactics also had a really wonky percentage miss rate. Like, the miss rate really seemed to be a lot worse than what the percentage would indicate. Alright, here, let's go just take a gamble. Bam! Oh, paid off. One-shot that bitch. And... Sure, Fang Bone. Moto scale. Alright, where's this last little guy? He's gotta be around here somewhere. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Oh, that was the entrance. Holy crap. Alright, so these guys refresh now, and that sucks. So let's keep going around. I think this is the way I came from, but I think there was another direction I didn't take. Let's jump. Oh, there. Come on. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna catch up. I got you. Yeah. I'm surprised that was as easy as it was. Now, since we're going through, like, seriously, I hate most of the characters in this game. Like, really bad. And I'm going to go through each one, and Surge, I actually like his character, but I always like silent protagonists. There's something about silent protagonists that I just like. RPGs, it doesn't matter. Like, survival horror. What's his name? Isaac from Dead Space. Loved him. He never spoke a word, which is awesome. Gordon Freeman from Half-Life. Never says anything. Like him. Chrono, awesome. Main characters from Dragon Quest games. Though I don't like Dragon Quest, I still think those are good. Oh, no! What? Why? Look at this. Lina's putting me through this for what? A stupid freaking necklace. Go die in a fire. Woman, this is not worth it. You are not worth this. Golly, defend is really useful in this game. It cuts the damage pretty much in half. If you have no stamina, there's no reason you shouldn't defend. 80%, let's go! Yeah! Haha! And a guaranteed to hit level 1, and then use the rest of the turn to defend. Only thing I can recommend in this fight is keep an eye on the field effect. Make sure it doesn't go all blue, because that'll give him a definite lead. You know what? I should have put on that fire spell. Oh, he's getting low. Oh, wow. Really? I get another turn already? Yeah. Tag. Bam. 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 And Shama! Golly. This fetch quest is so retarded. I should get like 50 scales off this guy easy. Did you see how big he was? Oh boy. I forgot about these damn stars. Growth level. I think that, yep, see, there it is. The magic spells you use, see, I just got another magic spell and slot in the level 1 column. It's storyline based, just like Grand Stream Saga. Fuck that. Now, whenever you get one of these stars, you actually do get a real level up, because you actually get a decent increase in HP, good plus 2 strength isn't that great, but this is the only time you get a real level up, and it's retarded. Yeah. At least I can allocate that freaking fire spell now. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that on so we can... Since there's no MP, there's no reason not to. Well, I didn't mean to do that. There you go. White innate character using red and blue spells. Hey, wait. Can I get that shit? I want that. Is there a way down there? Yes, there is. First of all, you come here. Oh, tablet. Well, I think by the time I'll save right outside of town and we'll call a video. Sorry this one was so boring, but this game is generally kind of boring too. But hey, at least you can understand the story well enough right now. Like, eventually, this game the storyline really does just eat its own tail and turns into just ridiculous. The game turns into ridiculous, is what it is. Real bad. And I challenge you, whenever I come up with a question that I don't understand in the storyline, please fill me in. I would love if there's... I can't get up there. Let me up! I want up! Piece of shit. All right, fine. Keep it. It's not important. But yeah, the stars, actually, later in the game you're going to get summon spells. And it actually costs a star to use. And the only way to refill the stars is sleeping at an inn. And what's really weird is you can only use a summon spell once in a fight, I want to say. So you can only use summon spells as many stars as you have in a dungeon before you rest at an inn. So let's say you have 4 characters, right? And you use 3 summon spells in one fight. The next fight you can only do 1 because you only have 1 star left. And that doesn't refresh till you sleep. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and save that. Oh, and I didn't even tell you this. To be able to even cast a summon spell, it can only be equipped on a character of the same innate element. It can only be equipped on like level 8 or something, which you're not going to get for a long time in the game. So these stars mean nothing at the beginning. And the field effect also has to be the same color as the element of the summon spell you want to catch. A lot of shit involved in casting summon spells, and you know, honestly, the damage they do isn't even worth the amount of effort it takes to cast them. So I'll probably do each one once so you can see it, and then fuck off for the rest of the game. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna head out, and we'll find more to gripe at later. So. Later, guys.